What's going on, guys? Cameron back again from Attack on Anime, here to bring you ReZero episode 13 review. This episode was really good. I'm going to go into a little bit of a rant at the end, just giving my thoughts on the end, because there's just a lot of thoughts I want to get out about that, because that scene was so much, there was so much going on, and I just want to express all my full thoughts about that, but I'll leave that for the end. But as we start off, Jirachi, you are correct. Felt was not under mind control. She was just really confused about why she was there. That part kind of had me confused because Reinhardt said that he had her for a month. So it's like, what have you been telling her for a month? Was she just like your prisoner for a month? Because that would kind of explain why she was pretty pissed off when she saw him again. Other than that, I don't understand how you held her for a month without telling her what she was going to be doing or prepare. Like, how do you prepare her for a royal selection if you don't tell her she's in a royal selection? Like, I don't get it. I want to know what these royal selections are going to involve. To think that Felt is not prepared at all, because she didn't even know until the day of that she was going to be competing in it. What are you going to do? Like, what are the competitions going to involve? Is it going to be like smarts? Is it going to be physical? It's just like a lot of things that can go into that I can't wait to see, because these royal selections sound like they're going to get pretty heated and intense. So I can't wait till those start. And seeing old man Ram try to charge in and save Felt. And the only reason Felt agreed to compete because she was about to just walk out the door. But old man Ram was about to be executed right there on the spot, so she agrees to it to be involved in it to save him. But right after she accepts, she goes up on stage and she's just like, look, you guys want me in this competition so badly, you got me. But if I win, nobles, knights, everybody, politicians, rich folk, anybody pretty much besides gutter rats, even the gutter rats probably, like, everyone will fear my name. I'm gonna tear it all down because I hate this kingdom. So I love seeing that character development in Felt, because she's just such an awesome character because she doesn't give a damn. Priscilla is a prissy bitch. Like, no other words can describe her. Like, this is like a Joker from the Dark Knight type of girl. Like, she just wants to see the world burn. Like, when Subaru was fighting Euless, her knight was just like, yeah, you know how you love to see weaker things get tortured. And she was just like, you're right. So I just thought that was a really, I guess, evil aspect to her character. Like, that was just wild to me. She just doesn't like Amelia, and Subaru's just had enough. Subaru steps up. He's like, look, y'all gonna stop talking about her. Like, she's done nothing wrong to any of you. She's better than any of you knights. And he just starts calling out a bunch of people. And Euless, the leader of the knights, was just like, dude, you gonna try to call me out in front of my men? Like, I can't just let that slide. So Euless challenges him to a one-on-one combat, and Subaru accepts. And I didn't have a problem with Subaru accepting because you called them out. Own up to it. You gotta own up to it. You called him out right in front of all his men. So if you deny it, then you're proving to him that he's right about you, that you are weak. Subaru couldn't explain that to Amelia properly because she thinks that he's doing it all for himself. But I'm just like, no, he's trying to do it for you. Why do you think he stood up in front of all those people for you? He knew he didn't know what he was talking about a lot of the things that he said, because he doesn't understand this world, like Rosewall said. But it's still the fact that he was just so tired of seeing people talk about you. And the fact that she was just like, at the end, it was just like, Subaru, get out, just go, just leave, please. Like, you're making things so much worse than they actually have to be. Just leave. Because she's okay with being called that, because she knows deep down that whatever people say about her, they're wrong. So she doesn't care what people think about her. And I can respect that about Amelia. But the thing that made me want to, like, not hate her, but just like her less, was her leaving Subaru for good at the end. To me, that part made no sense, in all honesty. Like, Subaru has put his life on the line for not only you, but people in your household, people in the village that he barely even knew, people in the city. Like, Subaru has put his life on the line for so many different people. She doesn't even know about most of those times, but the fact that he's been doing it the whole time for her. He's been doing it this entire time. And she just can't understand that, because she doesn't know everything he's been through, and he can't tell her because of the jealous witch's power. So I feel like Amelia not really hearing him out, even though he's clearly, like, dude has broken down in your lap talking about how much he wants to be with you, how much he wants to protect everything that's important to him. and you still feel like you can't trust him. Like, guys, I couldn't get over that. Like, Amelia, I feel like Amelia was realistically doing that to protect him. I feel like she did understand, because that part made no sense to me, why you would just leave him like that after you know he cares so much about you. Like, when he first saved you, he asked to work in your mansion. He could have asked for all your family's money. Half of your family's money would have had him living, like, comfortably for the rest of his life. He could have asked to marry you, to marry into the riches. And if she won the royal selection, you'd be married to the freaking queen now. You're king. Like, he could have done that so easily. There's so many underhanded, selfish things that Subaru could have done. I can't bring myself to believe that she actually believes that he did all this for himself. Who would go against the head knight, the toughest knight in like pretty much all the kingdom, but who would go against that knowing they were gonna lose? Like, Subaru couldn't have thought he was gonna win that. He knew he wasn't gonna win that, but he had to do it to prove that he was worthy of Amelia. So for Amelia to turn her back on him at the end, it was kind of heartbreaking to me and Subaru, because he's gone through so much for her. But yeah, guys, that was pretty much the episode. I enjoyed the episode a lot. It's just that last part with Amelia leaving him. I don't feel that she was in the right for that, because that made no sense to me. But you may disagree with me, you may agree with me. Either way, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to discuss and debate with you guys, because this was an episode that I feel like can split fans down the middle on whose side they're choosing in this. So definitely let me know your thoughts on that and everything else, and all the stuff about Felt. What do you think about the royal selection? Everything. But until next time, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.